Hi, this is Paul Acevedo of WPCentral.com, here with a video review of Pac-Man Kart Rally for Windows Phone. It's an Xbox Live title from Namco Bandai Games. Pac-Man Kart Rally is a kart game, which you could also refer to as a Mario Kart clone. It has several different modes of play. They're not all unlocked initially, but you'll get them after a while. The main game mode is Tournament. There's also challenges, which give you specific little tasks to complete, like passing through gates in a certain order, etc. Time trial, you won't spend much time there. Chase, in which you are Pac-Man and all of the other racers are ghosts chasing after you. Survival, which is an elimination style game. And mirror mode, which just reverses the tracks for variety. So the gist of the game is tournament mode, and in fact, if you're going after all the achievements, you'll have to play through tournament mode an insane 24 times. So right now I only have a few of the characters unlocked, but they're actually not very hard to unlock. I just haven't gotten around to it. Here's Pac-Man. You can also unlock new karts for everybody. To do that, you have to play through tournament mode completely with them. So it just gives you different stats. Everyone has slightly different stats. Now there are 4 cups to choose from. As you can see, I have the music turned off because it's kind of loud and boisterous, but it's not all bad. Alright, so we'll race on a track based on the Katamari series. There are 2 ways to control the game. You can use tilt steering, or just press on the left or right sides of the screen to steer. Let's see, I prefer tilt, but maybe that's not wise right now. Okay, so there's a brake button down here in the corner. I really didn't use brake very often at all. Okay, I've collected an item, Cherry. This just puts you on autopilot for a little while. It can be helpful. Alright, one interesting gameplay mechanic is power pellets. As you collect them, you might even just call them dots, but anyway, as you collect power pellets, I've got 6 up at the top. It allows you to drive a little bit faster, and if you run into an enemy, you'll lose 1. So it's an incentive not to bang around too much. I don't know if I really like that or not, but that's okay. And right now I've activated an item called the Katamari Ball. You can just let it hover around you, and if anyone bumps into you, they'll get hit. Like that. Or you can shoot it out at the enemy. The graphics are pretty good. The frame rate is just a little bit lower than ideal, but the game is still very playable. It actually looks much nicer than Crow Mag Rally, the previous kart racing game for Windows Phone. And the tracks are far better defined and easier to see, basically. One thing I like about it. Now I've got a crummy item. This is a drill, like from the Mr. Driller series. It functions like the banana peel in the Mario Kart games. You just drop it, and if anybody runs over it, they'll get hit. One thing that makes Pac-Man Kart Rally really special is that it actually has local wireless multiplayer. So if you have 2 Windows phones or a friend with a Windows phone in the same game, then you can play multiplayer. And here are 2 such phones. Both players pick their kart. Now I'm going to host the game. Pick what level I'd like to race on. We'll go with Dig Dug Cup. On the other phone, I'm connecting to the game. Now I can pick one of several tracks. I can set how many laps we want to race for. Okay, we're now waiting for the other phone to connect. And it has found my main connection. And we can play. It's common knowledge that racing games are usually much more fun against other players. So the ability to race against another person adds a lot of replay value to Pac-Man Kart Rally, assuming you know someone who owns the game. And there's a multiplayer achievement too, which is good as long as you know somebody else with a phone or have an extra phone yourself. Pac-Man Kart Rally is a little bit rough around the edges. The music is a bit repetitive. There's no engine sound while you're driving around. You can't only turn off the music and leave on sound effects. And like I mentioned, the frame rate could be a bit better. But it controls well, it has a variety of likable characters, and it's decently pretty. Besides, kart racing games are just fun. So, if you've been looking for a kart racer, Pac-Man Kart Rally is definitely the best option on Windows Phone right now. Thanks for watching. Read the full review at wpcentral.com.